Hi, my name is Emily, and oh my god, that's a really obvious statement. It's in the title, people should know my name. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, but I'm just making a video about something. Don't really know what. Really bored. This is how I spend my Wednesday afternoon. Yes, but I decided that I wanted to record something because I really never record anything, and a bunch of stuff. But um, so so yeah. But I just want to talk about school stuff and um so this year is my first year of school and I did not get held back. I'm 12. I'm turning 12 in like under 2 weeks, and I'm really happy because of that. And I'm 5 foot almost. I'm like 5'5". So I'm and all the girls in my school are like 4'11", 4 foot like 5. They're wicked short, and I always have to look down at everyone. And my friend Adam, um, I'll like be walking, and when I walk up to him, he's like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You are so tall," and he's like just shorter than I am. But anyway, my first year of middle school, and any of you people that aren't in middle school yet, it's um not as hard as it seems, but it is like hard at first. But after a few like after the first quarter, it kind of gets easier, and it's more fun after that. But I only have a few friends that none of them are from my old school, and I went to Steina, which is now a school for special ed kids, which I really like because when I get older, one of my fallbacks is to be a special ed teacher. But what I want to say is most of my old friends that we lasted about 2 quarters of the semester, and their names were Krista, Chloe, Elia, Haley, Deidre, and Shaylee. And I'm gonna tell you their stories. You guys are pretty bored right now. You probably are. I'm so sorry about that. But my cousin posts really random videos too. But well, when I was had the first quarter, um, I met a girl named Shaylee because she was sitting alone, and I decided to go sit next to her because I was trying to make new friends. And what happened was we became really good friends. And she was upstairs because there's upstairs and downstairs, and I was upstairs with her with all my friends. So I showed her to Krista and stuff, and through that whole time, like we stayed together, the whole group, and no one took my spot. And there was a bunch of more people like becoming friends and stuff, and no one took my spot or anything. But then I showed them Shaylee, and she kind of took my spot. So I was a loner for about 5 weeks. I got yelled at by my teacher, one of my teachers, because I sat alone at a lunch table for the 5 weeks, and I was a loner. And it doesn't feel good. 6 o'clock. Sorry, and it didn't feel good because. Uh, to be continued after this short commercial. Anyway, so I sat alone at a table for 5 weeks all alone until a group of girls asked me to hang out with them, and they were kind of weird, like misfit group. Like, so they asked me to come join them, and they became my friends. But then Adam, who's freaking awesome, I love him to death. He became my friend, best friend, and then there was a guy named Woody who I met because of my other friend Paige. And they were friends, so he's my friend now too, along with um. Sorry, I have a few friends, but Olivia, she's awesome, and I have one ninth grader friend. We sit together on the bus every day, and her name is Brenna. She's awesome too. But uh, my life is awesome. I love it. But And I just wanted to say that Julie and I are making a bunch of new videos about, we actually made a new series of videos called Scary Movies That Aren't Really Scary. They are hilarious. And Julie and I are making a book, and her older sister Anna, you probably saw her on camera a few times, but we're making a book, and it's called The History Repeats Itself. And I'll look at summer. I'm obsessed with this. I spend every waking hour when in between classes or even in the middle of like math class, we'll start randomly jotting down notes. And I sit in the back of the classroom, and this is the notebook, but it doesn't have the summary in it. I have it in a binder. I'll be I felt inconvenience. Sorry about that. Uh, but the summary is pretty long, so I'll just read you the summary part for some of the entire book. And if you have like any interesting things, like if you like it, uh, this is really long. I'm sorry for annoying you. Hold on. And if you want to learn part of the book, or which is like right in the middle of it, which because we get to write at the beginning because I was writing the script for it because I'm obsessed with movie making. So I write scripts for everything. So this is it, and then this part fell in the pond, in the stream when I was writing. So yeah, and this is a summary, and I'll try not to read too fast because I'm really fast reader. So this is when history repeats itself. Summary. Right now it's the year 2642. And at the end of the First War in 1918, there was an organization called the League of Nations. It was an attempt to keep peace. Out of the 42 countries, the United States never joined. The government didn't want to be a part of the war. It set the league to failure. It is 724 years later, England has started to convert to communism. And there's a lot of big words in this. Sorry about that. My cousin, Julia's older sister, like I said before, wrote this. So there's a bunch of big words, and I help. Um, and the threat of supply cut-off is high. Japan, China, and many other countries have cut off their supply products. It did not it did not take long for the government to crash. Money, money no longer had value. No jobs were available. Everybody was fighting over power. All the countries wanted to invade the U.S. This led to other wars between neighbors. Countries had no supplies, most of the governments were taken over by stronger governments. But one by one, everyone started to turn on one another. In the end of the border, in the end, the borders of the countries no longer existed. There was no such thing as government. There was no control, no laws, and like the Romans before us, after the decline, people started to become savage. New languages were created. Only people from their tribe could understand it. There was no electricity, no fuel, no gasoline, and no transportation. These barbaric tribes were formed in thousands of years until civilized people were demolished. Of course, like any place, there were outlaws of being part of the chief. And this was tribes. After about 100 years, separate tribes were formed. Since the big death rate by illnesses, infections, and people simply getting killed, there would be about 100 people max per tribe. Everyone was self-governed. There was no such thing as last names anymore. Near the end, the tribe started to split up into smaller tribes and smaller tribes until every man for himself. Character relationships. Opal, and these are all the characters, and all the characters, I'll try to name them all because there's a bunch of them. There's Opal, Cyrus, Simone, Felix, Fabian, uh, Ada, Hazel, Percival, Nina, Ezra's the chief, uh, and Dorian, Constance. I'm changing that name to Clementine, and like, there's a bunch of extras too. There's a bunch of people back there. So these are the character relationships. Opal loves Cyrus, Cyrus loves Simone. And in the beginning, Simone loves Felix and Felix loves Simone. And they're like secretly in love. They're supposed to be destined for each other. Opal is betrothed to Percival. Baby and the outlaw, Opal and he hate each other, but they end up together. Percival ends up with Opal's sister, Hazel, and then Simone ends up with, like, we're not sure who's deciding yet. I think that Simone ends up with Cyrus. Um, Tribe leader Ezra, Simone's sister and Opal's half sister is Ada, Simone's dad is Dorian, and Simone's mom is Clementine. And at the end, we all become a tribe. So sorry if I did that for you. And plot outline. After 275 years after the crash of the last foreign government, which happened to be Japan, people started to break off into tribes and become self-governed. There was no money, no fuel, and no electricity. Nothing remained from the modern world as if we went back in time, thus the name. Like any organized group, there was going to be rebellion, and this specific story begins with the death of the beloved tribe member. Clementine was the wife of Dorian. They had been respected in the German tribe. When Constance died giving birth, when Clementine died giving birth to his second daughter Ada, Dorian lost his mind. He blamed it on the head chief because the baby that just been born was not his. He was the chief. Dorian tried to plot and kill him. He was shunned by the tribe and he took his two young daughters into the wilderness as outlaws. And the outlaws were called solitaries. Back at the tribe's chief's favorite daughter, Opal, and the oldest, was training to become the strongest female warrior in the tribe. Opal was betrothed to Percival, the son of the chief's head advisor. Opal did not love him. Opal loved the soon-to-be male warrior Cyrus. And warriors are, like, you might think that we got this from the Hunger Games, but Julia and I and Anna never read the Hunger Games, and then we only read it just after we wrote this. So the Hunger Games, like, the two people, whatever, have to go off into the arena and stuff. The warriors are actually not, like, they want to do this. They're the people. There's like two groups of warriors. The head two warriors who are in charge of the second group, and everyone who's like the toughest in the tribe and stuff are in the small group of warriors. There's about 5 to 10 people in the small group of warriors, and which we call second warriors. And then the first warriors are the two head ones. So anyway, and Cyrus is the head male warrior, and Opal wants to be is training to be the strongest female warrior in the tribe. There are only two warriors per tribe, one female and one male. Opal hates Simone, not just because Opal loves Cyrus loves Simone, but also because Simone killed her father, the younger sister's friend, the younger sister's friend, her cousin Emma, and almost her future husband, Percival. Solitaires. The solitaires are like loners. They are usually by themselves, but sometimes have a group of two. So Simone takes a big risk to travel with Felix and the younger sister. Solitaires are easy targets for tribes. Character traits. And I didn't get to finish this part because I wrote this on my own. But Simone, good with arrows. And that also might be with Hogwarts, but again, I never read that. And I love archery. I'm getting a bow soon. And I'm good with weapons and stuff. So not like I use them a lot or anything, but good with arrows, knives, strength, fast runner, good at surviving with little, quick camouflage, sense of humor, and with a nice voice, and pretty. Opal, good strength, and she's very aggressive. Good with weapons and pretty. She has good strength and handles. And I haven't finished it yet, but Opal has to team up with Fabian, the solitary, to catch them all. When Simone and Ada's father Dorian brought them out to be in solitary, they found Felix and took him in. When they left to become solitary, Simone was only 10, Felix was 11, and Ada was only a few months old. Now Simone is 15, Felix is 16, and Ada is 5. And then we're going to try to do a movie on this at this part, and that's going to be like a year. But because Julia's mom has a friend, and she like, and she makes movies. She actually wants to make solitary, first movie. So Cyrus hates Felix. He does love Simone loves Felix. He plans to kill Felix once or twice. After Felix and Ada are stolen, Simone He's trying to find them, but on when he finds Cyrus bleeding to death on instead of an arm, like changes to like part of his stomach. Um, and Percival stabs him because he finds out that Opal likes him, like loves him. So and Percival really does love Opal though. And he cut him, and then he just left him to die. And Simone had to help him get better, which only made him fall more in love with Simone. They were friends when they were little before Dorian took Simone and made her into the woods with himself. Closest Opal comes to killing Simone and shooting her into the side, but Simone lives. When Felix and Ada get taken away by Opal's tribe, they convince Felix to become part of the tribe. They're kind of like they make him forget everything, and so he becomes one of the warriors, like not the lead warrior, but the second-hand warrior. And then, and when Simone finally reaches Opal's tribe, because she's trying to get back her sister, not her sister, like sister and Felix, she shoots Opal's dad, and that's it. Like she just shoots Ezra, and then she shoots Percival, but Percival survives, and Simone gets shot with an arrow, and gets caught by Felix, but Felix saves Simone and brings her into the woods. And Cyrus and Felix, despite how much they hate one another, they help Simone get better together because they love her. Now that's what I do in my free time, and I wrote in like 3 days 27, no more than 27, because that was the last time I counted, which was a few days ago, which was like yesterday, but more like about 30, maybe 35 pages. And 36 so long. 16, almost 17 minutes. 17 minutes now. But I just wanted to do this. And if you have like any questions or anything, and because this is my first video, but I want to put something in where you guys can like ask any questions on the bottom, like any troubles you're having besides how to get popular, because I still don't know how to do that. And not like I want to be popular, or beauty tips. Not that I'm saying I'm beautiful, but I do not wear makeup. I just can't wear it, or anything else having to do with popularity, or like I'm good with math and stuff. But if you have any questions, just tell me like what books I like or whatever. I don't know. And if you have any questions on when the story repeats itself, go ahead to comment below or go on my Facebook page. My name is Emmy below. Oh no, wait, never mind, it's private. Sorry about that. But comment below and say what you'd like about that, and then next time I'll read you part of the book. So, thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm turning this off. I am terrible with technology.